Folks, I feel like as a nation, we have our head on the chopping blocks, and it's just a matter of time before someone takes a swipe with us at an axe, and we need, as a people, to get ready. Each one of us, in our own way, whatever that means to you, but get prepared, get ready. Here we go. I want to bring up some things, some perils that we are all facing, and we need to be aware of them. Watch the news and business and so forth. Get quality information from trusted sources. But here's a handful of things that are coming our way, or that could come our way, from almost expected to bizarre. So I don't endorse all these things, but it's what I've heard, and some are plausible, some are up to like an alien invasion. In today's world, I'm almost tempted to say that's plausible. Everything is just going so crazy, and I'm sure you can agree with me with that. But on that note, people are serious about it, like a demonic type thing happening with UFOs and all that stuff. And then the same crowd also talks about, I'm sure you've heard of Planet X. And then also they're talking about asteroids, and how all the governments of the world are getting together and getting their nukes and starting to aim them up. Around September, they're talking about firing them off, with the hopes of breaking up the incoming asteroid. That's not factual information as far as I know. It's another concern, like, holy cow, let's just keep our eyes open, keep our ears open for that. So here's the perils I see. War with Russia, war with China, war with North Korea, who has nuclear capabilities, war with ISIS, who's now coming onto our soil, as many terrorist plots were, I guess, averted over the 4th of July holiday. So we have homegrown terrorism now. The supervolcano in Yellowstone, war with Russia, China, North Korea, and whoever else hates us, which is a lot of countries. There is an EMP threat, and it's growing. EMP is electromagnetic pulse. If that happens, much of our electronics will be cooked. Life as we know it will instantly be over. Within 3 days, there's going to be anarchy and martial law, if that were to happen. Not martial law, probably even sooner. Mull this stuff over. It's all depressing and scary, but the goal is to be prepared for it, and then if or when it does happen, we can make our adjustments and come out on the other side and not be part of the problem, but maybe even be part of the solution. Back to the list here. Gigantic earthquake, they say, is going to happen this year. I don't know how they can predict that, but anyway, a gigantic one on the San Andreas Fault in California. It's interesting that there's so many movies that depict this stuff nowadays. You know, and they're talking about all the paranormal stuff, portals, and the CERN. And look at the CERN logo, 666. That's very interesting. So there's a lot of weird stuff out there. But that CERN is, so many people are saying how it opens the door to a different dimension, and I'm not quite there yet. So, but again, you got enough people chattering about it that take notice. Other ones are Ebola is kind of quieted down, but heads up, pay attention. And if a pandemic breaks out, like the bird flu epidemic, or stay home. How are you going to stay home? The way you're going to stay home is if you're prepared for it. Take a look at my video. It's called Ready in 60 Days. And that's a challenge to you to get ready, to have 3 months of preparations, 3 months of supplies to make it, stay in your home for 3 months. Can you do that? If the lights go out even. Another huge concern is a moral decline, the loss of hope and trust in our society. And then that brings it up to civil unrest. And then we have the economic collapse, which is staring us in the face. We all have massive amounts of debt. personal debt, and then our government's way in debt, and many, many world governments are in debt. So there's going to be a monster reset, and that will bring in a one world currency. And read your Bible, read Revelation in your Bible, read chapter 6 that talks about the seals, and we're about ready to start opening them, I believe. The Mideast is a powder keg that might fire up World War III, or probably will. And then another thing is we are being, as the United States, is being overrun by illegal alien. The border guys are supposed to look the other way when this happens. I don't know. It's just crazy. So, folks, the whole thing here is not doom and gloom. It's if we get ready as a group, the preppers, the people that think ahead. Just think about how many people you can help. Not just to be the top guy in the mountain saying, hey, I won, I'm alive, and I'm doing well. How about, how can you help others with what you've done? You've thought ahead. Now let's help others. First, let's help others think ahead. Then let's get prepared for our families and our friends and others that come by. Note, when you help others, be very, very wary of helping them, because they could raid you, and that's another subject for another day. But let's, as a community, prepper community, let's get together and help as many people as we can. Get set up to help as many people as we can, because honestly I believe we've got like 2 months to get ready before another shoe drops like Greece. It's probably going to happen even before. But folks, let's get ready, let's get rolling, and let's be in a position to help many people.
Loading up and trucking, are we gonna do what they say can't be done?